So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Pull it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Baresi. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's rising! No, just not quite.
Makelele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Played through into space. Vinicius Junior. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti gets on his bike and on the move. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that pass isn't the best. Diouf. Oh, good take and a good Diouf! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Dembele. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Liverpool have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And here's Messi. Pepe. Maldini. Showing great feet there. That is good progress on the left. Fermin. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Seedorf. And it's Zico. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to thread one through.
That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Doué. Vermeer. And that pass just didn't quite work. Doué. And Fermin. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Cross from Zico. Oh, good effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And he's quick to get rid. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And it's played in. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I'd just like to read out our fan club.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Liverpool with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Messi.
So right back into the action.
11, Zico.
Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale, can he spark a counter here? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vermeer, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been knocked clear. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vermeer. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! And it's been hooked away. Doué. Juve. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And he's managed to get free. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 7, Vieira.
Nedved.
Substitutions taking place.
Baresi, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has not gone well. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to play it through. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, well measured. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Makaleli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's come to nothing. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now the breakaway. Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's Bale. Has crossed him. He leaps for it. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's it's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Bale.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Zanetti. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale! Brilliant save from Buffon! Makaleli. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi, he has found the way. He's had a shot! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And that has been cleared. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Maldini is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Short changes him with that pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And Hullet! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Pumas restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini cuts out the pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bale. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Baresi. Stam. Seedorf. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Maldini. Pull it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Bale. He is through here. Flash chance! It's a goal! Ibrahimovic, crunching tackle. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Makalele. Bale. And he's straight offside. The most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. Strong challenge. Can he finish? He scored! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, can he finish? And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs.
And Aubameyang! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a...
Shot at goal! And no mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 2 down already, a nightmare start. Driving forward. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hazard. Seedorf gets over and intercepts. Zico. Great chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
In with the challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard. And here's Bale. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Aubameyang. Has a look and place it forward. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's running. Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here.
Such good technique.
Hoisted in. Manchester United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team.
He's had a shot! And there's his goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Aubameyang. And this is Bale. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi, he's cut it out. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Gerrard. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Bale. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marcelo. Cruyff. Aubameyang.
2 minutes has been indicated.
It's Cruyff. And here's Gerrard. The final seconds now. Gerrard. Spread out to the left. Cruyff. Very nicely done. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
We get things going again.
Coming on to replace
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And here's Bale. Tries one from range. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Marcelo quietly revving up. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's very neat. Bullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Opts for safety. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Pedri. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. This is a promising build-up. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pepe.
The attendance for
Right
this
here,
match was
right now, it's not looking
71,898.
favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Pullet threads one in, good take, and the shot! And it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Good chance here! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Pele. Oh, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Bale. Number 11,
Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
21, Pullet. Number
Half an hour
20,
gone in the second half.
Puskás.
Great ball here.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pele. It's Pele! Dispatched clinically. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Pele. Maldini does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Vieira. Great ball, and he's in here.
Rummenigge.
So no, and he shoots! Oh, off the bar! Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Guardiola. Pull it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Azar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now he's off and running. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Nedved! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Liverpool now on the verge of victory. Save for a... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
To the screen right now for information on
Well, how will we look back on that? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everyone,
it might
and
not feel
welcome to
like that.
Old Trafford.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's away we go then. Rafael Varane making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
And he cuts out the supply. Another throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bale. Bale makes a dash for it. He's picked his way through. Bale. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Messi. And Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great vision. It's come to nothing. Maldini goes direct, engages and forces him off the ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides.
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United take the lead. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Lovely feet. Maldini scooting forward. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Toure spots it and intercepts. Well, they can break here. And this is Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found a way through. Now he's off and running. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Well, that is one way to stop him. Real chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
And the shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are right back. back within touch. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the...
Bullish header! And no mistake. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's Bale. He's got away. And this is decent chance! Seedorf. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Aimed at the far side. That pass has been well intercepted. Driving through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting all that. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross needs to be good. Toure clears it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a searching pass. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And there's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And that is the end of the first half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
So let's get the ball rolling. Liverpool changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Hull getting up there! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Baresi makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Now that is a hefty challenge. Maldini gets it clear. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Hullet. Zico. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That's good play. Zico. Oh, it's played into the area. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bullet running at top gear. He has found the way through. Maldini, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Number 20, Dembele. Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field, number 17, Aubameyang. Number 7,
Baresi.
Mbappe.
Bale gets into a good
Number
position.
13, Hazard. Number 21,
Bale.
Mohamed Salah.
He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Hullet. McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's the chance to counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Zico. Now there's a fine ball. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Into the channel. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foot in. Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Referee's given a throw. Yaya Toure. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. Maldini. Played into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. McTominay. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Tries a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bale is there, and he can get that clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been
Knocks it
indicated.
into space. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Varane. And that's it. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Modric applies the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Incoming delivery. He's rising! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Stood up well to him there. Nedved has got himself a free kick. Modric. Modric will not want to lose out here. Goes for goal! Could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aimed beyond the defence.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Zico. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ambitious ball here. Just Luis Suarez! And he's done it! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to play it through.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field.
Pirlo considers his options.
Ibrahimovic.
And this the perfect
Coming
opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Number 20, Pepe.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Tries to pass it through. Nicely aimed pass.
Chelsea really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That has been cut short. Maldini. It'll be a throw-in. Liverpool have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a hit! Looking for the far post. Impressive jump! In he goes again! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Maldini receives it in a wide... Zico! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pirlo. Oh, good spread. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Maldini. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Modric, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Odo. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Zico. Number
We're on the
7,
move again.
Vieira.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Maldini. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's another throw. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Forced to go back. Oh, good ball!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Gerrard. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now, what about... And there's a goal! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And he shoots! So, what can they make of this? Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Bale's cross.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Luis Suarez with the cross. Nedved.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Baresi. Now he's got space here. Bale. Bale stood his ground strongly. Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Luis Suarez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Baresi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Baresi. Gerrard. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution on the field. Number
Pirlo
14,
looking to play it into the box.
Makelele. Coming on the field is number 24.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution
And that would have been game, set and match.
Hullet really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Liverpool very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on. Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Seedorf. Koller gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Hoisted in. And Seedorf! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pinches it off him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
2 minutes to be added on. Has a look and plays it forward. Koller chasing after it. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And the shots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. In by hook. And a header! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Zico! They want to be quick to recover this. Schmeichel trying to keep this in. And here's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He might be in here. Zico is having a shot. It's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The goal scorer after 13 minutes is number 11, Zico! Zico! Zico!
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Nedved. It's been shipped out wide. Quality ball. Makalele. Maldini. Zico. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Maldini does well to get it back. And it's Makalele. Can he get it through? Seedorf. And he's cut it out. Look at the space here. Bale is flagged offside. Baresi. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gear. Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mexico with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Pele. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he was quick to react. Now it's Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Varane. And here's Hullet. He's had it taken off him. Costa Curta. That is good alertness. Seedorf. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta. Bale. Pinches it off him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Baresi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, that was one big...
And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Cambio.
Down to business again. So neither side has yet broken through. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Could move up a gear here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
The first breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Produces a cross. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Pele. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Seedorf. Over to the right flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Here comes... Getting up there! That's another chance! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in.
It's nicked it! And that's a tiny finish. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Mexico cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved. And that is out of play. Liverpool suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nedved, he's found some space. Crosses it in. Oh, he's been caught on Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much. Costa Curta. And here's Totti. And this is Nedved. And he's being shifted off it.
Cambio en México. Número
Size
19.
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Número 9, Messi. Número 6, número 18. Entran número 24, número 14.
Decent attempt, but
número
not
10,
quite good enough.
Número 23, número 4.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Ibrahimovic, plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, there's the clearance. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again. Mexico really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Mbappe looking for the run. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Totti. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. It's a throw-in.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Now it's Platini. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Cruyff. Gerrard. Platini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Makaleli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And this is Ip shoots! Platini. Rummenigge. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming. And we're done. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Tato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tato is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Decent chance!
Liverpool definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And this is Nedved.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Maldini. Can he get it through? Nedved. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Lahm. Now Albert Ferrer. Chiellini. Dani Olmo. Chouameni. And here's Pato. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hullet. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Pato. And this is Bebeto. And Bebeto! Oh, it's come off the upright. So it is still 0-0. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! Ibrahimovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Hullet stood his ground strongly. Oh, sweet feet. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass somewhat off target. Albert Ferrer goes sliding in. Makalele is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good ball out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Chouameni to Chiellini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And smartly reclaimed. He's through here. And this is Bale. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Lahm. Zaire Emery. Albert Ferrer. Chouameni. And it's Chiellini. Lam. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good ball! Shot a goal! Zanetti can clear it away. Spread to the right. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now he's got space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's Roberto Carlos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is a great pick out. Messi, here's a chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pass is just off target. Rodri. Baresi cuts out the pass. Still goalless. Roberto Carlos. And it's Bellingham. Makaleli. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bale. That's a good ball out wide. Chance to deliver. Cleared away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Oh no, this does not look good. he's put a shade too much on that. And they can counter here. Knocks it out wide. Nedved. Nedved crosses.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Have a chance to counter here. Buffon attempts a clearance. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a cute ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bullet is the team's great visionary. Lahm. Roberto Carlos. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Bullet.
And they get things going
Number 22,
again.
Sador.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Zico.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Club America clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was alert to it. Oh, good read. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos makes a dash for it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's gone out for a throw-in. There's the crossfield ball. Zico. Bale. And they've got a throw. And this is Nedved. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Brilliantly cut out.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Totti. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been hooked away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's going all the way! Swings it across. Nedved, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Some resolute defending there. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Threads one in.
There they go, hunting again.
He's got away. Swings it in. Impressive. Oh, off the bar. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A case now of complete control. Knocks it into space. Nedved gets into a good position. Lahm goes long. Now it's Pelé. And this is Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Great chance! Oh, good finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Club America may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's played through for him. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
There will be 3
Maldini.
minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's forced to go back. Zico. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And smartly reclaimed. Thuram. Probing pass. Varane calmly anticipates. Makaleli. And that has left him in a heap. Tchouaméni. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo. Pirlo scooting forward. Bale might just make this. Vieira. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Thuram. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Nicely aimed pass. Threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Thuram. Great vision. This is a promising build-up. That has been slung wide. The ball goes in. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Now he's got space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Pull it. Half an hour played now. And he plays one through. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Zico. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's had a shot! They've scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he get it through? In by Ibrahimovic. Tchouameni plays it long. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Zico. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Zico. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick
Liverpool coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0
outside the stadium.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bale.
So we're underway for the second half.
Number 13,
Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's had it nicked away. Totti.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Totti, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. He's through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a good ball out wide. Quick look. Oh, good climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Takes aim and crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Defending was strong and firm. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can clear their lines. It's a searching pass. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now the breakaway. And it's Tchouaméni. Messi, very much a man of this moment. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Makaleli. Zico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. He's hit it long, but astray.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! Brilliant save from Buffon! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice looking ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Buffon getting this one clear. Totti. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's rising! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Zico. What's going wide left? Here's a chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That should be it. That will be it. Liverpool are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Lost children's announcement.
Any
Please
reflections on what... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now.
Tries a shot! Spread out to the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Oh, important interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played, well played. That's travelling a long way. Gibbs White. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bale, good purposeful running this. Oh, he's been caught napping. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Batistuta. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Nedved.
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's going right the way across. Pull it. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Zanetti. And the finish! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Gibbs White. Batistuta! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. Oh, good read. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot. And that is not finding anyone. 15 minutes till half-time. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Real chance. And pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And this is Hullet. Gibbs White. Oh, just skips past his man.
Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that has been knocked clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Bale. Looking to play him in. Now there's a far shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Guardiola with the short one. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Maldini. Tries to play it through. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Maldini looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute
Pull
added
it.
time.
Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Gibbs White. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
And
There's
a quick
plenty of
announcement for the
positives to
benefit
take
of anybody
despite
who
the
has
lead
found
being
themselves
so
a little
small,
lost
Peter.
today.
I think
Please
playing
look at the
well,
screen
good
for
energy,
information
a
on
little
how
more
to find your
composure
way
up front
around
perhaps.
this stadium.
That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we get things going again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Thinks about the shot. Silvestre. Bale receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. It's a goal kick. Yamal. Guardiola. Can he get on the end of this? Baresi gets over and intercepts. And this is Hazard. And that's been intercepted. Nedved always looking for that half a chance. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini, and he's managed to get free. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fact...
There's the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Substitution in progress.
Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Almost an hour gone. Pass somewhat off target. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's destined for the flank. Threads one in, and this is Bale. Dani Olmo calmly anticipates. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Seedorf! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Maldini. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 6, Zanetti. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Bale. Ronaldinho. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Bale. Bale carries the ball down the right. Aims beyond the defence. Not a hint of offside here. Impressive! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. 75 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Seedorf!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Olmo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rijkaard. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Stam gets across to intercept that. Liverpool can consider themselves just about safe now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Seedorf. Nice control. Seedorf's delivery. Rijkaard gets it away. Look at the space here. Guardiola. Well, that has not gone well. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Pings in across. He's rising! It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. That's Bebeto. Duke was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Zanetti can get it clear. And that's gone loose. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Tries one from range! Against the crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Baresi. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. Quick look, then plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bale. And now the breakaway. He's through here. Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Bale. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Buffon, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on.
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shot could be on. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable, and it's been given away. Liverpool have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi, good driving run. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Hoisted in. And this is Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Gakpo. Reinders. Reinders makes a move down the right. Now he's off and running. Maldini. Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Maldini. Maldini drives it in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. And it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Reinders. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Gakpo. Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. Baresi. Always a very imposing presence at the back. Messi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Seedorf. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Messi. Ball played for Zico. Rijkaard with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That's a brilliant stop from Sells! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
A header! And again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool have their third corner. Gets his head on it! Nice touch. Can he get it through? He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely weighted pass. There's the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And he's being shifted off it. Liverpool have the... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pullet, he's found a way through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to...
He's had a shot! Well, they can break here. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos, and it's Nedved. It's Seedorf. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Costa Curta. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he spark a counter here? No goals as yet. Maldini cuts out the pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Pele. Seedorf. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now the ball's gone astray. Bale looking for the far post. Khan claims it. Safe hands. That's a throw. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's delightful. Hullet plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Costa Curta. It's a pretty loose pass. Corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Costa Curta clears without hesitation. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cross from Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Almost half an hour in now. Nedved. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Chance here to counter. Dink through. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Pele! And it's Rijkaard. He's having a hit!
Mexico have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Baresi gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Bale. Oh, it's a great ball here. Baresi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nedved. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Sado.
So we're off again.
Number 18.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Francesco Totti.
It's a sweeping cross. And that is well cleared. Now it's Bale. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool Sado! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Seedorf really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now the breakaway. Now it's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Totti proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Maldini. Here it is. Oh, good climb! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Bale receives... And the finish! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh no, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And he takes a shot! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
No outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valde, this is a promising build-up. That's a shade optimistic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Moran defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Both sides exercising caution for now. Now that's well seen too. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sneijder bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He has found the way through. Good ball, good take.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lee Kang-in.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Marquinhos tries to pass it through. Zico. Brazil are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valde has the space to scheme. He slings it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific one. And Messi! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's tidy. Elects to cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pull it. Oh, that's nice. Maldini picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pullet gets into a good position. There's the shot, and he's following up. And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bale ventures forward. Balde proves too strong. And it's Balde. And this is Neymar. Well seen, saw that come. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Totti. He's being urged to shoot. Maldini. Now here. There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Deftly away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. He's in a good position. Bale! And he couldn't finish.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Lee Kang-in can so cleverly bypass the press. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Baresi wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Kalulu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Messi. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in going face-to-face with his great rival. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Camisa 21, camisa 11, Neymar.
Impressive job.
Camisa 10.
He will be livid with himself.
Camisa 8, camisa 27.
Balde is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Balde is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Berbatov. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Totti on a serious charge here. And this is Totti. Totti with... Oh, great leap! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Totti! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Kalulu.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Balde.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Nedved. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Totti. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substituição em andamento.
Marquinhos. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Temos uma substituição.
And he's managed to get free. Balde clears without hesitation.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kalulu. Nedved making good progress. Rummenigge. Nedved finding himself in space. Towering header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Makaleli shifted it to the flank, back where it came from. And this is Nedved. Terrific effort! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of...